No, 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 it's a table. It's a table moving. Look, listen. You see? Isn't it disappointing when that happens? Can you copy me again? Copy me. Make a noise with your voice.
The investigation continues. We must take the shortest of short breaks. Please join us the other side, because we're about to enter the final part of Most Haunted Live, our second night in Prague. Stick around. Welcome back to the final part of tonight's Most Haunted Live. 2 more nights of investigations in prospect. That's tomorrow night and Sunday, of course. And this is the final part of tonight's investigation, and we've learnt so much about these old waterworks here. Leslie, now, it was opened in the First World War. What happened to it during the Second World War? Because, of course, the Germans rolled without opposition into Czechoslovakia, as it was then called.
Yes. In fact, it opened in 1906. It was just, you know, just before. And it was underway and everything was happening then. But when we get to the Second World War, I expected to find that some people, particularly Czech resistance, might have come down here and hidden, and certainly the town hall last night, there's evidence there, but we haven't got them here, in fact, although there is no less than 30 kilometres of tunnels here. So you'd think it would be wonderful for that purpose, or maybe it's just too dangerous, you know, or something. So I've looked repeatedly to see how else it might have been used. In the end, it just went out of fashion, you know, and a new modern complex went up the road. But what we do find is here, these remarkable engines are now being looked after rather like it's a museum, really. That's actually what it is. And loads of enthusiasts have poured in and made sure that these fantastic, we won't say they're relics, but evidence of a wonderful Victorian engineering past, or Edwardian, in fact, in English terms, are being looked after very well, which they are now.
And of course, an edifice that the whole century rolled over, 2 world wars, communist domination, of course,
yes.
then the return of democracy and
yes.
the breaking up of Czechoslovakia back into the Czech Republic.
And it is extraordinary, isn't it, when you think about the great changes that have happened just over that river there, and what the river must have seen over the years, and how this place represents all of that and more, because actually this place is about getting themselves sorted out. That's what they're really good at in Prague, organising themselves after there's been great difficulties. And let's face it, as a city, it's been wonderful and it's been terrible in equal measure over the years.
Thank you so much, Leslie Smith, who's back with us, of course, tomorrow night. We're in a much
Indeed.
older location, about an hour from Prague, which we're both looking forward to very much indeed. Let's find out what you've been seeing and sensing at home via our interactive team, led, of course, as ever, by the fantastic Julian Clegg. Julian.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. And lots of reaction, by the way, to Paul going on the vigil. A lot of people say, you know, very frightened. I'm not surprised, and lots of reaction to what happened in the shed earlier in the show. Thank you very much indeed for all your messages on that. And, of course, lots of sightings on the webcams. Let's have a look at them now and see what you've been seeing and sum up tonight's events. Webcam 1, first of all. There it is, the underground walkway. The main theme tonight, figures crawling on the ground and dark mist swirling at the end of the tunnel on that webcam, the underground walkway. Let's move on to webcam 2, the old workshop. There it is, a lot of mist and orb activity around the cupboard there, and figures that look like workers seen moving around that room. That's webcam 2, summary of the evening. Moving on to webcam 3, and that's above the old settling tanks. Lots of stories and messages on this one of the wheel turning on its own, and lots of orb sighting on that one as well. And then moving on to webcam 4, the switch room. Let's bring it up there. A man in a hood was a big theme tonight, and 3 figures seen moving around together on webcam 4. Now, the other themes of the night, lots of reaction to the Ouija board experiment when Paul was there, and people saying they could hear voices and the word yes being said there during that experiment. Thank you for those messages tonight. And lots of you reacting to what happened in the shed with Paul and Carl, and you saw things happening when all those knocks and bangs were going on. Thank you for those sightings too. Also, another theme of the night, dark figures seen running behind the team very quickly, spotted during the séance when the team heard the banging by the van as well. Lots of whispering voices, as I say, could be heard. And the name Richard came up several times tonight as well. And your stories about Prague continue to come in, which we're really liking. Thank you very much indeed for that. People who've been to the city and the area and who've got stories to tell, keep those coming, because we're in a new location tomorrow night, of course. And Tina, thank you. Typical example. Came back from Prague last night, a 5-night trip. All her photos have orbs on them. Very interesting. More from Interactive tomorrow night. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. A fascinating night so far, I'm sure you'll agree. Let's return, though, for the final time to Yvette Fielding and the team as the vigil concludes.
Thanks very much, Paul. Yes, this is the last part of our investigation this evening. Carl and Stuart are in the truck. We're continuing to have these loud knocking noises. Very, very strange. We also starting to hear groaning noises as well. Now, what we've done is we've found...
Holy crap.
They are nowhere near that. Have you got them on there,
Have you
Guy?
got the on camera?
Yeah.
Guy's been on camera over there.
Yeah. But I thought you were opening that car, but you're nowhere near it.
Guy's on this camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have not moved. Let's do it again. Let me close it again.
I'm going to get as far away from that door as I can.
So, Stu, why don't you sit in this bit and I'll sit there.
Okay.
Get as far to me as you can, Stu.
Well, don't worry. Okay. Now do it, Kieran.
All right.
Now, what was I saying? Just trying to repeat. Oh,
You
well,
said you
yes.
started to hear a groan.
Okay, we started to hear groaning noises, and also we found some... Is there somebody moving wood? Is there somebody moving wood? Not that you would anyway, it's a stupid question. I've just heard wood being dragged across the floor. We found some objects that Kieran and I have placed on top of the Ouija board, and we've taken photographs, haven't we, Kieran?
Yes.
And what I'm proposing to do is for us all to move back to where the door is, leave Carl and Stuart where they are, and I'm going to call for things to hopefully move and noises to be made. But let's just move back a little bit.
We'll still keep a camera on them.
Yeah. So you guys stay there.
I'm just saying it's
Matt, you stay there.
There's like metal creaking.
Okay.
Kath, are you with us?
Okay, watch the chains. Okay, just stay here, right?
Okay.
Okay. Whoever's here with us now. Diqui, thank you. There are some objects on the table. Can you throw them? Can you move them? What is that? Something moved. Above us. What is it?
What, this chain
No,
thing?
no,
or-
no. What's that funny noise? You can't hear it at home, but it's just like a really... I can't... Can you explain that noise?
You're talking about this kind of almost...
It's like rain, but
Yeah.
it's not, because it's not raining now. It's,
Everybody stand still. Absolutely still.
stopped. Okay. Did you hear that? Matt?
Yeah.
Did you hear that then?
Nothing over here.
Okay. Did anybody else hear it?
I heard it. I thought it might...
Banging on the truck.
Taps.
Yeah. Okay. Do something more. Who's talking? Who's talking? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Is it from outside, though?
No. I've just heard a door slam. Did it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Just check. There's nobody outside. Guys, you're not talking out here, are you?
Huh?
They just sat there, not saying a thing. It was here. Did you not hear it, Simon?
I did hear something.
Yeah, I heard the talking.
You're right.
That's from the back of the truck, though. Do you sit in the back, or do you sit in the front? I just sit like the back here.
Well, it must have come from there, yeah.
Can you throw something? Throw something.